Well, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to a new video. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Joshua Dangle George, and in this video you can watch me find outsourcers for my social media marketing agency.
No, I don't waste no time.
Okay guys, welcome to the video. Now, before we actually begin, I do want to mention that I do not outsource the Facebook ads side of things for my agency. I do all the media buying and Facebook ads fulfillment myself for my own agency. So the clients, ads, etc. are done by me. The way my agency is structured is that the front end is completely outsourced and or automated, which means that the outreach to clients, the calls with clients, and getting the clients in, so the sales part, etc., that is completely outsourced and or automated. And then from there, once I get the clients in, I do the fulfillment, so I get the results for the client. The reason why this has sort of become the way the way it's basically gone the way it has gone is because I noticed that the result part was something that my agency struggled with. So I used to outsource my clients. I didn't get the results for the clients that I wanted and that the clients wanted, and the clients would leave after a certain period of time. I think the average lifetime value of my clients prior to me actually taking over the ads myself was roughly 4 to 5 months. So after 4 to 5 months, the client would leave and I'd have to go and find another client all over again, which in my opinion, if you want to scale your business, is not sustainable, because you're constantly on the lookout. You're constantly in the trenches finding more clients because that back door is wide open. So clients come in and 4 or 5 months later the client goes out as well. So I wanted to keep that back door shut, and I just decided there and then that okay, I need to start doing the media buying myself, or at least having an adequate amount of knowledge on media buying so that I know if my media buyers, so the people I outsource the ads to, are doing a good job. Then I realized that I was actually getting better results for my clients than my outsourcers, and then I just decided to do all the media buying myself, and I very much enjoy every single day doing it, getting the results, etc. Is very fulfilling. And the things that I like less about the agency, so the outreach and the sales part, like I said, is outsourced and automated. So no more stress about that. I can just focus on what I enjoy doing, and that is getting results for my clients. But in this video, because I do understand that a lot of you guys do not like the Facebook ads part of it, do not understand the Facebook ads part of it, or just don't really want to do it. You want to work on the business rather than in the business, etc. So what I'm going to do today is create that hypothetical situation that I am actually finding an outsourcer or on the lookout for an outsourcer for my clients, and then basically show you guys what I look for, what kind of outsourcer I want, what I ask in the job post, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, we are on Upwork. This is my agency account on Upwork, and this is where I'm basically going to show you what I look for and basically how to create the job post, etc. So the first thing we need to do, I've already done it, quick side note, so I done this 3 hours ago, just to get a few more proposals, because if I post a job live for you guys, then obviously no one's going to apply for the job in time for this video. So I've already posted the job, but I'm just going to show you guys how I did it. So post the job is the first thing you need to do, and then we can either create a new job post or reuse a previous post. Just to speed things up a bit, I will do reuse previous job post, but it's literally the same thing, just that way reuse, it's already filled out for you. So now if you create a new job post, you'd have to type in what the job post is called. In this case, I just put looking for a e-commerce Facebook ads expert on behalf of my agency. Why? Because 90% of my clients are in the e-com niche. So the name of the job post, like I said, is already automatically filled in. Just waiting for this to load. I don't know why Upwork has been very, very slow these last few days. But yeah, there we go. So looking for an e-com Facebook ads expert on behalf of my agency. Job category is digital marketing. We could have done e-com development, but digital marketing is basically the same thing. Okay, so the job post is the following. Feel free to copy and paste this. Do try and create your own, because otherwise we just get a bunch of people copying my job post on Upwork, and it's blatantly obvious that we're all just copying each other. So make sure to give it a bit of your own, put your own spin on it basically. So looking for an e-com Facebook ads expert to work on behalf of my agency. Please include your per month fixed rate price. This is because if we do actually outsource it, which we don't, but hypothetically speaking, we would want to know how much their retainer is, so that we can know that when pitching other clients. Let's say the retainer for our media buyer is 500, then we know, okay, if we want a 50% profit margin, we need to get our client on a 1,000 retainer in order to still maintain the profit margin that we want. For the successful candidates, this will lead to a lot of work, so please give your best price, just so it's not, they realize, okay, we're in this for the long run. It's not just basically set and forget. I do actually want to continuously provide this person with more clients. Looking for real experts, so if you're not top of your game, don't apply. Just a bit of a qualification type sentence, just so we don't get people that don't have experience, etc. And I also say, please show examples of previous work, so business manager screenshots are a must. We've all seen the Excel sheet screenshots and stuff like that. Like, I do not believe that in the slightest. And even the business manager screenshots can, be photoshopped, etc. But yeah, if you're going to show me a screenshot of an Excel tab that you've created yourself, I'm not even going to entertain it. So next, ongoing project. Just so they know, it's something that is ongoing. And then here we can add screening questions. To be fair, I just leave the screening questions as is. If you notice that you get a lot of people applying for these jobs but they're not necessarily qualified, then you can add more questions, just to make sure that people put in effort if they want to apply for the job. I've just put, are you comfortable communicating directly with the clients? Just so you basically remove yourself as the bottleneck from that process. If we get a media buyer that tells you what to say to the clients, you're constantly in the middle of those two, and the media buyer knows what he's doing, right? So if he actually is the expert that he claims to be, then he's probably much better at explaining the process to the client directly. And I do think that it just creates a bit more trust as well if the client can communicate directly with someone who is doing the media buying. Yes, always require a cover letter, by the way, as well, just so they can apply for the job and mention what their fixed price is. So next, then we select basically the skills. This is basically just to make sure that you Upwork filter it in the proper way. So Facebook advertising, e-commerce is basically what I've filtered on. You can do Facebook, you can do I don't know, whatever you want, paid media, social media advertising, etc. It's completely up to you. And then from there, I always go for intermediate. Why? The experts are usually people that are very much aware of the price points that they can charge for their service. Entry level, you just get a bunch of people from third world countries that run page-like campaigns, and that's obviously not what we want. So intermediate, and then from here, who can see your job? Anyone. Doesn't really. I don't really care if it's on Upwork or not. I'm looking for one freelancer. You can do more than one freelancer if you want, but one freelance for me is enough. Then you've also got people that you've previously worked with or worked alongside here. Talent preferences. For me, that's not necessarily a must. Then pay by the hour or pay by fixed price. I usually stick to pay by the hour. Why? Because if you do pay by fixed price, you need to give the fixed price. I just like to see what people think they can charge or what people want to charge for this service. In terms of the hour range, just put don't add an hourly range to your job. How long do you expect this project to last? More than 6 months? Do you have a time requirement for this project? More than 30 hours a week? It's one of them. If you put I don't know yet, you'll get a lot of people that don't necessarily have the time for it, etc. Less than 30 hours a week, you'll just get people that will set up one campaign and just forget about it. More than 30 hours a week, for me, has always been a good sort of option to pick. So this is what your job post looks like. Just quickly review it, and then if you're happy with it, click on post your job now. Like I said, I've already got the previous job post up. So what we'll do now is we will go back to that job post and just see what kind of proposals we have received. I just want to quickly interrupt this video and basically mention to you guys that I have a free social media marketing course, and you can literally download this course if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. So basically what I've done is I have created a custom audience with Google Ads for those of you that are subscribed to my channel, and you guys will see a pre-roll advertisement on one of my videos where I basically give you the direct link to download this course. So it's an unpublished link on Teachable, which you will only see if you are subscribed to my channel. So if you want a free social media marketing course, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, and then you will see my advertisements. So without further ado, let's hop back into the video. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got 2 posts that are active. The top one is created 14 seconds ago, which we just done, and then we've got this one from 3 hours ago, which is the exact same post, but now we've gotten 9 proposals. And what we're going to do is just go through them one by one to see if there's any kind of potential here that we could potentially work together with, or for them to work alongside us. So let's see. We've got India, the Netherlands, interesting. India, Pakistan, India. Okay, so unfortunately, we do not have any, apart from the one guy in the Netherlands, we don't have any people from the UK or the US, which is a shame. I do like to work with people from the UK because same time zone, etc. It just really, in my opinion, works in my benefit. So in terms of the job posts themselves, what I usually look at is job success score, hourly rate, and then I just basically look at what Upwork recommends. So for example, this one is top rated, a Beta S is top rated, Can R is top rated, and then we've also got the boy Yoti, I think, D, I probably mispronounced that name, but you get the point, right? That is what I look like. So job success score, and then top rated. Then from there, what I usually do is just open all of these, open new tabs. So I think if I click on the name, will it give me the cover letter? Yes, it does. So Beta S has given me a very long description of her experience with Facebook ads. As you mentioned here, fixed rate. So that's basically the question that I ask in the job post, just to make sure that she's not just copy and pasting, this job post, which to be fair, it does look like she is doing. Let's see. Are you comfortable communicating directly with clients? She said yes, which is good to know. However, I do not think she's mentioned anything about the fixed rate. No, she has not. So in terms of the post itself, she has provided us with some screenshots, which we'll take a look at. So from October 1st to November 9th, which is just over a month, she's gotten free purchases for this client. Okay. I do not see a return on ad spend. The click-through rate is extremely low as well. Yeah. See, in my opinion, this is not a very good campaign. I don't really understand why this is part of their portfolio. Like I said, 3 purchases in just over a month is extremely low. The outbound, it's not even outbound, it's just the regular click-through rate is below 1%. Yeah, she spent over 1,000 in ads and she got 3 purchases. That is not what I would want to see in a portfolio. So the next one is October 1st to November 9th, 2019, which is another weird thing, right? Why are they all from a year ago? So she spent 5k on ads. She's gotten, doesn't say how many leads. I can see a couple of leads, to be fair, so that's just slightly better. But again, laser hair removal and liposuction, the cost per lead, $147, $16, $18, $42. There's no consistency at all there. To be fair, they are different campaigns, so maybe that is why laser hair removal might be more expensive. But come on, $147 for one single lead, and it's a Facebook lead form as well, right? So these people, all they need to do is click on it, and their information is automatically filled out, and all they need to do is click on confirm. So that is also, again, a bad job post in my opinion, or job post, testimonial or portfolio piece. So last one, again, from last year, so fairly old. Link clicks, no idea why that is relevant. So okay, so she's optimized for link clicks, so it's a traffic campaign. She spends 3k on ads, yeah, and she's gotten clicks. It's one of them, right? I don't really, I never understand why people optimize for link clicks, and I there's no metrics here that I can go off to say this is good or bad. So Lifesaver, Spa, and SEO site check on Facebook. Yeah, so in my opinion, she's got a 98% success score as well. So like, the client must be happy, I'm guessing. Let me see if she's got anything else. She's got a PPC Big Boys Garage Toys. Client had shared clear picture with us. Typically, they were converting every third phone call into sales, and on average, they had about 12% profit margin. 12% profit margin. Okay. So 12%. That means that they need a return ad spend of 8 for this to even be profitable. For them to break even. Solution providers. We decided to analyze the old campaigns first to see what went wrong with those campaigns. Oh, actually, this might not even be. Let's see. So phone calls. So my apologies. Ignore what I said about the ROAS because it's not actually ecom. It's let me see what it is. BigBoysGarageToys.com. Waiting for that to load. Big Boys Garage Toys. Here's with something that is not allowed on Facebook. Viewer discretion is advised. Let me see if what comes up. So end result, we achieved more than whatever we had promised. We were getting a phone call at $30 and direct website sales at $80. Cost per purchase was $80, guys. So I'm very curious to see if this page even loads what the price point is. Okay, so the average cost per product was $2,500. So for every product that they sold, they earned $300. If they were getting a cost of purchase for $80, then yes, there is a small profit margin there, which, okay, fair enough. So yeah, CPA 80, 300 profit, which is, yeah, profitable. I don't understand where the sales come into, or the calls come into it, but okay, fair enough. That doesn't seem to load. Might even be a fake website, you know, you never know. But okay, it's not someone I would like to work with. I'm just not convinced by it. She's got top rated. She got a 98% score, but in my opinion, it's just not good enough for my agency. Then we've got an 83% success score. Facebook expert media buyer. Just quickly click on this. I won't go through them all as in depth as I just did. So this guy has read the job post. He said $500 per month. So again, like I said, if you are charging a 1,500 retainer or 1,000 retainer even, you're still taking home 50% profit margin. So let's see what these screenshots look like. It's just a screenshot of the business manager. You know, he could easily have just created 50 business managers through different accounts and added them all together. So that for me is not in any way, shape or form impressive. Then we've got an extremely blurry job post or screenshot. All spend 25 a day. A low CPM, but that could also mean that he's in, you know, running ads in Pakistan, for example. He's getting purchases. He's getting a 31 ROAS. Like this is what I mean. So that for me is much more impressive than the previous one. So a 31 ROAS. Let's see what else. His click-through rate is above 1%, which is good. No, see what I like about this guy, he's added add to cart and initiate checkout and purchases, so you can see what's going on through the flow. So 394 clicks, 103 initiate checkouts, 392 add to cart, and 51 purchases. And then the average cost of purchase is 7. I think it's euros, I can't really see properly, and then we've got a 31 ROAS. See, that is impressive, or much more impressive than the previous one. So that is good. And then we've got screenshot number 2. Just zoom out a bit. 2020, he spent 1,000, got 220 purchases, a purchase conversion value of 10,000, so that is a 10 return on ad spend, which is good. See, that is much more impressive than what we've seen previously. I've said that about 4 times and I'm sounding like a broken record. And with this, 1 ad account 1 person, 0 ad accounts 1 person, 1 ad account 2 people, these have got nothing. So like I said, you know, this for me is nothing. The screenshots are more impressive. So what I will do is I will give this person a thumbs up and just add them to like the sort of short list. Okay, so like I said, I won't be going through all these as in depth as the last one, but let me just see. If they don't give me a retainer, I'll just automatically decline them. So this person said $400 a month, but has got no screenshots. We'll quickly go over the portfolio, see what he's got. Okay, so this is just posts. To be fair, that looks quite nice, but yeah, so that's nothing. So my apologies there. Gurpreet has a 98% score. Recent work, just sent Facebook pages. Let's see, Facebook ad performance. 15 a day. 4 leads, okay. That doesn't say anything really. Has she given me a fixed price? She has not. Okay, my apologies, but you are not a right fit. 102 spent, 6 leads, lead generation, no campaign. I don't know what the time frame, anything like that. So again, not a right fit. Facebook Ads Manager. Leads again, never mind. Bear in mind, guys, it says ecom in my job post, so I don't really understand why they show me lead generation screenshots. So Gurpreet, you are not a right fit for me. Then we've got Shivali from India. Has she given me a fixed price? No. 84% success score as well. Just purely out of entertainment, I'll click on a few of these screenshots, but not a right fit. Traffic campaign, automatic turn off, never mind. Okay, Aman has got a 89% score. Let's see, what is the fixed price? Let's talk less. Let's talk less. Okay. Screenshot of total sales. Returning customer rate 2%. Total sales, again, doesn't really say much about his ad performance. Screenshots of sales conversions. Okay, so 358 purchases. In what time frame? Is that over 10 years? Is that over 2 years? He spent 13k. What is the return on ad spend? What is the purchase conversion value? You know, it's all these incomplete screenshots just to look impressive, but you are not fooling me. Facebook ads revenue. Again, how do I know this has come from Facebook? I'm not trying to do this to bash these people, by the way. I'm genuinely trying to find someone who's impressive and who's going to be a right fit for this agency. But as you can see, guys, like, there are a lot of people out there that will say they are a Facebook ads expert, but when you actually look at the results that they've gotten, it's not as impressive as they should be. So be really thorough when you go through all of this, just to make sure that you're not just going for cheap and cheerful. I would rather pay, for example, Mark €20 an hour than who we've just interviewed for $5 an hour, if provided that Mark gets better results, right? So that is basically how I go through everything. So Mark has done it in Dutch as well, which for me is an automatic plus point, not because necessarily I'm from the Netherlands, but this person has seen that I am based in the Netherlands, and he's basically connected the put 2 and 2 together and basically concluded that I speak Dutch. So just by speaking Dutch, this guy is already showing that he's much more on the ball than these other people. I've just translated to English, but just like I said, bear in mind that this is all in Dutch. So he said, the consultation with the customer to generate the right advertising strategy and the highest possible conversion is a task that I find fun and challenging to do. To achieve good results, this must be discussed with the customer so that both support the show. Okay, so basically saying he's happy to speak to the client. So see your ad and it fits perfectly with the services that I provide for my agency. I will introduce myself briefly. Mark, 37 years old, living together with 2 kids. At the moment, I am working as a financial controller at a healthcare institution. I run my own social media marketing agency in the Netherlands. SMMA is called SMMB, which stands for Social Media Marketing Bureau. So that is why it says SMMB here. In the evenings, Fridays and weekends, he works on his agency. My goal is to work full-time on my own business. Interesting. I gained the knowledge in the field of social media marketing through targeted courses such as Dropship Academy and the SMMB Masterclass. I don't know what the SMMB Masterclass is, but Dropship Academy is a very well-known sort of online course on dropshipping. With this knowledge, I've built a webshop from scratch and achieved 1k sales per week through Facebook ads. That is impressive. Currently running the ads for a catering company and get a ROAS of 7. That's good. Okay, that is interesting. Mark has not given me a fixed price, and he has not provided me with any screenshots of his talent, basically. But all in all, it's been a much more impressive job post. So Kakan and Mark get a thumbs up. Slightly biased because this guy's from the Netherlands, obviously, and he seems like a genuine cool guy. But the only downside to Mark at the moment is that no screenshots and no fixed price. So Also, he earns nothing on Upwork, which, in my opinion, doesn't necessarily mean that he's not a right fit. But it is something that I do take into consideration. Is okay, what is the success score of that person on Upwork? Okay, so we got this guy. Let's see. Where is the fixed price? Optimizations checks that I will undertake, remarketing and retargeting. Okay, let's just skip that one. I'm not even going to entertain this one. Okay, and then we've got Naveen, who's got an 87% score. No screenshots, no fixed price, copy and paste, nothing. Okay, so we are left with 2 people, which is Mark and Kakan. What I will also do, so when you put up a job post on Upwork, you can also invite people yourself. I'll just go through a few here that are from the UK and the US and just basically show you guys what I look for, etc. So we've got Michael is from Cyprus. We've got Camille from the US. We'll just see if she's any good at what she does. 247 an hour. Starting at 2,500 a month. So if you charge like 5k a retainer, then she could be a right fit. Or if you're really in the shit in terms of ad results and you just want someone to come in and redo it all, then she could be a good fit as well. Facebook, Instagram ad expert for Shopify stores, double your ROAS. She's got a video which I think is really cool as well.
Are you a business owner that is sick of wasting time trying to figure out Facebook ads on your own? Take your ad campaign from floundering to thriving with a Facebook ad count analysis by Tintle Digital Marketing. When you buy a Facebook ad count analysis, we share exactly what is working, what isn't working, and what we as proven Facebook ad.
Never mind. I thought she was going to show results, but it's just a mini sales pitch. What we'll do is we'll quickly go through the portfolio. 5 hacks for doubling your return on ad spend. That's good value videos. I like that. That's interesting. I might even do that myself. Let's see what this is. 62k revenue from 9k ad spend. That is interesting. That is definitely good. So she had a 0.65 ROAS before, and then while she was working and helping them out, she had a ROAS of above 4. Okay, that is interesting. So as you can see, this is much better than what we've been getting, and the reason why, does it say what she is? Expert or intermediate? It doesn't, but this is the difference between paying cheap and going, for someone that is more expensive but will get you the results. And it's up to you. If you want to go cheap and cheerful, just know that the results might not be there, as opposed to if you do go all out and pay top dollar for someone that will get the results. With that said, there are also a lot of people on Upwork that are not really aware of how much they can charge. So you will find little gems if you go for cheap and cheerful. But just, at the end of the day, you do get what you pay for. So we'll do one last one before we wrap this up. It's Tiago with a 100% success score from London, 4.43 ROAS. On the second month after struggling to get results for months. He's got a lot of 5-star ratings as well, which I think is very good. Let's see, a 3.33 return. Client story. Oh wow, so this is actually a video testimonial. That is very good. Tiago is the most knowledgeable person I came across about digital marketing overall. I didn't have a proper way to generate leads for my sales and my business, but after working with Tiago, I can acquire clients without having to waste much time and chasing them. Okay, so he's got good results. He's got portfolio material. As you can see, he's got a lot of work history. No portfolio material in terms of screenshots, which is a bit of a shame. But like I said, those screenshots can also be photoshopped, so just take that into consideration when you're looking for a media buyer. Helped the Shopify store mum niche that was struggling for Facebook ads to a 5x return with 10k spends within 1 month, 500% return on investment. Linked in the portfolio section. Okay, let's have a look. The mom niche. Let's see if you can find it. unless it was that one. What was it? What was the return ad spend? 500%. So a 5 ROAS. I'll open that in a new tab. 4.8. I think it actually might be that one with 10k spend, right? I can't really see it all together, but let's just see what's in this portfolio. It's blocked. Okay, then unfortunately we cannot just view that. But that is impressive. So that is basically what I want to see, right? I want to see screenshots. I want to see what the business manager looks like. And then when I get let's say, hypothetically speaking, I do want to outsource this. I want to get Tiago on a call. I will get him to, literally show me the business manager and walk me through what he would do on particular campaigns and what he has done. And what I'll then also do before I hire this person is I will give him analyst access to one of the clients, and I will ask him for a strategy. And then basically based on what he says, I can get a bit of an indication whether or not this guy is legit or if he's talking shit, basically. But this, that was basically just how I would go through the process. I'm not saying Tiago is shit. From his portfolio, he's actually probably a better expert in Facebook ads, etc. than I am. So this guy looks like he is legit. He's the real deal. So that is basically how I just go through the whole process of hiring clients or hiring media buyers for my agency, if that is what I want to do going forward. So that is it for today's video. Hope you got something out of this. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got a bit more of an insight into how the whole outsourcing process goes. If you like this video, please leave it with a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more, because it really does help this channel grow, and I am uploading on a very consistent basis, at least 2 times a week. So that is all for today. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.